How you doing? Welcome to the One Love Community. Droppin' a Dookie live broadcast. Talking world news, morning brew, Capital Daily, Leo Finance. Doing some shout outs for the Thoughtful Daily Post. Good morning, peeps. My name's Cam. I go by Dookie most places, and I will be doing some news for you here shortly once I get a little bit more coffee in me. Let's turn on some tunes, and I will await for some of you to join in. Make sure you like and subscribe wherever you're tuning in from, because I don't know you're viewing unless you do so, and I really would like to know you're there. So throw a like and a comment. Comments will pop up on screen, and I'm going to put on some tunes for you. Today, I'm feeling a little bit like lo-fi. Just gonna have to adjust my system slightly on the fly so I don't grab my music from my screen here. Today, my headphones are dead. I left them on yesterday after the stream. I was so excited to go chat with everybody. I forgot to plug my headphones in. I'm gonna have to get a wired pair, I think, in future. Yeah. How you guys doing today? It's been good for me. Been interesting. Really knuckling down on being a content creator full time as much as I can. I still have to make some money to pay for bills, of course. That's life. But doing this blogging and vlogging for an investment into the future, as I'm thinking it. Hopefully, retirement plan, diversifying with rewards. Really enjoy getting up each day for you guys and hosting a show. So thank you, number one, for tuning in. Please do chat in. I would like to know that chat's working. Vim chat, if you happen to be tuning in on Vim out there, plumbs through to our general channel still, which I need to fix, but I will see your chat. So if you join us in Discord, maybe you could help me fix that. I'm not quite sure why it's still going into the wrong channel. But the alert just went out. In the main live chat channel we're using, I'm going to throw up a proper one using tags. Because now it seems like the Restream bot doesn't have permission to tag anybody. Here you go. Everybody, we are live. Today, using the event feature in Discord for the first time. We're hosted on all the live platforms, but we're using the event details feature to keep you informed of what's going on within the community. So if you're wanting to host a show with us, you could use all of our resources, use our Restream, stream to your channels, and get the visibility of all our community using our resources to your channels. We just want to provide the zone to be able to do some awesome shows. Like you music artists want to do some live DJing, just tell me a time and a place. I'll show up there, help you host it. You just put on the music. That's that event details. Follow up with me. It out there, mass message every day, the one a day you get live here, everybody. We are chatting news, and I'm going to start off with the Thoughtful Daily Post shout out first off. So, give me, say, 2 more minutes here to put some coffee in and collect my thoughts. And chat in if there's anything you've seen in the last 24 to 48 hours, something you'd like me to highlight, drop it into chat now. I'll pull it up on screen. Hi, Laura. Thanks for joining us. Ooh, that's weird. Yeah. weird little bug on my end. Don't mind me muttering things. And we'll chat in any news relevant to your local area, my local area, Victoria. I'm pestering Boba Fett, who's in Australia, to tell us about what's going on with the new flu down under. They've got some crazy oppression from the authorities. I haven't heard from them in the last little bit, so I'm actually kind of concerned in that regard. Also pestering Fusion Phil, who's doing a little bit of research into the Canadian connection with the vaccines for the new flu. So who knows, maybe in future you'll have some One Love original news coming out of here. If I can get you guys to get involved, share with me your links, and give me the rundown on what it is you're trying to share. That's pretty good here. There's Laura chatting in. Thank you very much, Laura. Love you, my dear. She's one of the newest members to the One Love community and a fanatic right off the bat. Thanks to Wes Philbin, a valuable member to One Love. He's not always active, but he's always around. Yeah, the sun here is overcast today. We've kind of got a little bit of a dampness on the ground. It's cold and chilly, but it's much needed. It's been a bit of a dry summer, so I'm feeling good about the moisture in the environment right now. I'm hoping we're restoring the ice caps. You know, the snow caps, the snow on the mountain that provides all of our awesome drinking water here in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. We have some of the best mountain views and treescapes and waterfront, and I'm really hoping that this moisture we have coming in is going to revitalize the environment for next summer, so we'll have less fires. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking make the environment moist next year, with the concept being we're making it wet so it doesn't burn. Here we go. Let's move on to the thoughtful daily post for today. Thank you for joining me, two of you. Today's shout out is going to Christina J with her thoughtful daily post on Peak D. Yeah, browser just crashed, so I'm gonna have to reopen it here. There we go. Little bugs. Oh, and I gotta make sure I post the Vim post because we're actually going live on Vim today. Yeah. Boom. It's up. There we go. Thank you for joining on Vim. I see we got one person watching today. Much appreciated. Don't forget our chat is working, and if you know how to fix the vim.tv bot, please drop into the One Love Discord and give us a hand. It's just going into the wrong channel, and I'm not sure how to change it. Silly little problems. It's usually what gets me. Big things, all over it. Small things, constant loops. So here we have Christina J with her thoughtful daily post, and today's shout out and sending of positive vibes into the metaverse. Her post, Walking Stars. Now this bit of a long post, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. A lot of these are short little free writes, and if I really feel inspired by it, I'll read the whole free write, but really I want to bring some positivity to her. I'll give you an idea of what her writings are like. And he dreamed yet another dream and told it his brethren and said, Behold, I have dreamed a dream more, and behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars made obeisance to me. Oh, I think I said that right. Gen 37:9 KJV, expanding on that thought. Stars are one of the most amazing creations of the Almighty God. We are all conversant with the stars that dwells in the sky, those little things that brightens our nights. They are a joy to behold and may help alleviate the gloom of a sad night. But these beautiful little static lights are nothing to be compared in beauty and importance with the walking stars. One may then ask, what are these walking stars? And if you want to get more in on what she considers the walking stars to be, you can follow up with the link in description. Laura Lau saying, keep your inner sunshine shining. And in this case, keep your walking stars walking. Sending some positivity into the metaverse. We'll take a moment and reflect on where we are and how we've gotten here, and embrace the challenges that we've had. For without being able to overcome those challenges, we wouldn't now be stepping past them and moving into a future which is to be defined. And only our consistent output of energy is what will define the outcome ahead of us. Wind that back and think from the place of already being where you wish you were, and reflecting on having accomplished that. It's all gravy, guys. It's all gravy. Let's keep pushing the positivity, and it's all gravy. Thank you, Christina J., for your post, Walking Stars, into the Thoughtful Daily Post community. We got one HBI coming your way. I'll go right to my wallet. I figured out what happened yesterday. Yesterday, I went to LoJab's wallet and tried to send him HBI instead of going to my wallet and trying to send him HBI. When you're on stream, sometimes the simplest little things throw you for a giant loop, guys. What could I say? So, Christina-J. Copy that. Good measure. On HBI. So if you're trying to figure out how to sponsor people doing HBI, Laura, you would just simply head to PeakD, go into your wallet, you click on the extras, and then when you click the sponsor button, it'll pop up with this. You enter their name in without the @ symbol, which is a good example to give you. Don't put the @ symbol. And then you sponsor them how much? One sponsorship per hive, and you can sponsor them with as many. You get sponsored at the same time for votes. It's an excellent service. And I'm proud to sponsor you, Christina. Great reflection. Alrighty. That's it for the shout out and thoughtful daily post for today. If you want to get featured, drop into the One Love community and drop your thoughtful daily post links into our link love section. It's where we approve you to drop all your links. If it is approved by Wes Philbin for highlight, or myself, we will grab your link and drop it in the newsroom for you. That way I can't miss it. If you happen to see your link in the newsroom, you can expect to get yourself one HBI, one Hive basic income. I'm doing that daily, every day, every day, guys. Pull down Laura's comment about Inner Sunshine and we'll move right into the news now. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate the likes and the subscribes, the follows. Please do subscribe and follow, especially if you're watching in on Twitch. We are trying to get past 10 followers on Twitch. I know it's a small goal, but for our community account, it is the first goal that we've set. So if you know anybody that you can encourage to follow our account, go do so, because we ain't paying for subs, guys. Today in news, starting with Morning Brew. Titled Disney. Good morning. The World Cheese Awards just dropped, and Wiz got friggin' robbed. Oh, Cheese Whiz. Okay. The World Cheese Awards just dropped, and Wiz got friggin' robbed again. A soft goat cheese from Spanish artisan cheesemaker Quesos y Besos, Cheeses and Kisses, got the nod for first place, and it's apparently so good that one judge said, "I just want to go to bed with it." That's actually pretty good. Thank you, Max Koblaw, Maddie Merritt, Neil Freeman. You guys do a good job with your good morning quotes. I really appreciate that. That's kind of funny. Judge just wants to go to bed with it, eh? So, case closed, or no? I'm just seeing him with his mallet. Let's move into markets. Today in the Nasdaq, it's green, 0.52%. S&P green, 0.06%. Dow red, 0.44%. 10-year green, 2 flat BPS. Bitcoin, as always, Bitcoin's green since forever and a half ago. When is it ever going to go red again? Are we going to get a bull market? I'm kind of curious. What's your concept on the speculative market for Bitcoin and our cap, and when we may or may not move from the current bull market into a bear market? Let me know in the comments. I'll review any legitimate comment on next stream. Today, the big red loser, I got BYND down 13.28%. And markets, the S&P and Nasdaq bounced back after getting a bruising from the concerning inflation report Wednesday. Beyond Meat stock crumbled as easily as a veggie burger when it revealed disappointing sales last quarter and said things wouldn't get much better in Q4. Now, we talked about that being a kind of cramped market and many players coming in with very competitive rates into their market of veggie burgers, meanwhile expanding into other products. Yeah, it's an interesting scenario. Good morning, all video. Thank you for joining in today. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Featuring Laura Laus, who's just learning about the universal basic income on Hive. I love this initiative of gifting both ways. It is a perfect example of how this universe works. Whenever we give out, we receive back simultaneously. That is fundamentally the reason why I embraced Hive basic income rather than giving away tokens. I would much rather give away something like an NFT. I'm building towards, guys, if any of you NFT creators want to help me produce NFTs and give them away in the community on our live streams, essentially help me create NFTs so you could get yourself one for free. drop into the One Love community because that's an angle I'm trying to go. It has something that NFTs are like art. It's an investment. So you hang on to it. It grows over time. So if One Love community grows in value over time, then giving away these NFTs now are something that, who knows, maybe in future might be worth something for you, or it's something neat to hang on to. And the Hive basic income is, instead of giving people money directly, I give them empowerment on their content because it's votes that come back to it, right? That's huge. Don't pay the person directly. You encourage them to continue participating and providing value to the ecosystem with content. Now, today, what were my topics? I think I was going to talk about Disney. Yeah, it was in entertainment. Disney Plus growth looking like, it kind of looks like a donkey's ass. Yeah, I could say it. Baby Yoda, not doing great in his toddler stage. Disney shares sagged as much as 9% Thursday after the company posted lower than expected earnings Wednesday and announced an abrupt slowdown of new subscribers to Disney Plus. Well, yeah, that's kind of how everything goes. You get hype at the beginning and then it all tapers off. After adding 12 minus, 9 minus, and 21 million subscribers in the previous 3 quarters, analysts assumed that Dory avatar profiles would keep flowing for the growing streaming service, predicted an additional 10 million new subs. Instead, Disney Plus added only 2.1 million subscriptions in the latest quarter. Well, that's likely because people like I don't appreciate all the different subscription services and are forced to choose the one that has the priority of our content. And I'm sorry, but Disney is not suited for my viewership. Gaia, of all places. Okay, you guys, get this. I would much rather pay for Gaia, which has very questionable subject matter on some of the things, but is all about empowerment. And even if it isn't 100% all true, it at least is hoping to make positive change in the world, than pay for Disney Plus. Think about that. So, the new figures bring Disney Plus total subs to 118.1 million, behind Netflix's 213.5 million. Now, it'll be an uphill battle for Disney to meet its target of 230 to 260 million subscribers by 2024. Impossible. Don't expect fewer Loki episodes, though. CEO Bob Chapek told investors that it's still full stream ahead. Disney will increase its investment in the streaming service beyond the projected $8 to $9 billion it announced last December. The subscriber slowdown isn't a Disney exclusive, and that's exactly what I was just highlighting. It appears as though the US streaming market has almost reached saturation. And that's exactly what it is, saturation, as well as unlimited resources of free content. So we don't need to pay for content. It's the convenience of the platform that forces us to pay for content. So as decentralized solutions come up, guess what, Netflix? We're going to be coming for you. Netflix has added just 88,000 subscribers in the US and Canada this year, down from 6 million in 2020 and 3 million in 2019. And that's in the era of its biggest show ever, Squid Game, in the reign of Giuseppe and Jurgen on Bake Off. HBO Max added 570,000 new US subscribers last quarter, down from 2.4 million and 2.8 million in the previous 2. As for Peacock, Comcast doesn't even want to talk about it. Peacock? What's Peacock? I didn't even hear about that one. Did you hear about Peacock? I haven't heard about Peacock. you know anything about Peacock, drop that down below, please. What to do? Some analysts say Disney needs a hard reset and to look beyond its franchises like Marvel, which require more money and time to produce. Streaming is a quality over quantity game, and while Disney Plus programming is positively received by subscribers, the streamer lags behind competitors in terms of its number of highly rated shows, according to a Barclays analyst. Yeah, we'll find out more about the service's new content slate today as Disney celebrates its streamer's second anniversary with Disney Plus Day. So there you go. That should be out today if you're interested to figure out if they have anything new coming out. I honestly think that all of our best bets going into the future is to pick the platform which seems to offer the best content for what you are wishing to consume. Now, one thing I want to note, I kind of cast some doubt on Netflix, but I actually highly believe in their product and their company. I want to put that out there, Netflix. I'm sorry for having brought you into that as an example, but you're top of the chopping block, so you are the prime example to use. Them having supported a comedian with extremely controversial content and then doubled down on supporting that creator versus their own employees' outrage tells me that Netflix is likely to position itself strongly moving into this decentralized future we have. And if individuals like myself, but more technically inclined, could work with them, I think we may actually have a very interesting future ahead of us in terms of content, rewards, and the position that the consumer plays in content. Currently, we pay them to make content, but don't have a whole lot of feedback directly from us other than complaining. Imagine you were involved in the consensus of the actual media, the production. It could get interesting. I think it could get real interesting. That's like a mind blower right there. I don't think we're ready for it, but it's a mind blower. Moving into geopolitics. All's not quite on the Eastern Front. Now this is talking about Belarus, a little bit upsetting. The backstory, thousands of migrants, mostly from Middle Eastern countries like Iraq and Syria, have amassed at the frigid Belarus-Poland border in an attempt to get into EU states like Poland and Lithuania. 12,000 Polish troops have been deployed to block them from entering. Why? ICYMI. There's a crisis unfolding on the Belarus-Polish border, and now the Belarusian president is threatening to stop gas flows to the EU if Western powers slap more sanctions on his country. The EU is accusing Belarus President Alexander Lukashenko of using these migrants as geopolitical pawns in yet another attempt to destabilize the bloc. Lukashenko has been called Europeans' last dictator. He runs an authoritarian regime, held a fraudulent election last year to stay in power, and in May effectively hijacked an EU commercial jet in order to arrest a dissentant journalist. Oh, Crypto Info joining us today. Welcome, bro. Bring you on. I'm not sure if you got a mic, but feel free to chat in if you do. Crypto Info is usually quiet. He's a fellow DTube leader. One of our younger leaders, if I'm not mistaken, and an up-and-coming developer, such as Tech Coder was going back 4 years ago. So Can't wait to see where you're at in 4 years from now. Crypto info. Yeah, shout out for you, bro. Nope, he says nope. No mic. So I can talk about you all I want, and you can't really argue. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. The EU responded to that hijacking, talking about the hijacking a EU commercial jet in order to arrest a dissident journalist. The EU responded to that hijacking with a barrage of sanctions, which it threatened to widen after Lukashenko's last border provocations. The big picture, a gas supply squeeze is the last thing Europe needs right now. Gas prices on the continent have skyrocketed this year, but 20% of its gas supplies arrive via Belarus from Russia. So the outcome is pretty concerning of this situation. And no matter where you are in the world, you'd likely feel the effects anywhere that has gas supply cut off. They have to end up getting their supply from somewhere else, and the pressure is felt throughout the entire network. So if the price skyrockets in Europe, you can likely expect to see it bump up even in Canada and US. And then, which isn't good as we're moving into what should be the slow season, where gas prices start to come down into the winter months of America. We're not seeing them come down yet. And that's about it for the Morning Brew. Moving into Capital Daily. If you have anything you want to add, feel free to chat in. Oh, my audio's breaking up. Thank you, buddy. I'll reload my my app here. Sometimes, I'm not sure why it does that. I believe it's a Restri thing. But thank you for alerting me. I'll have to review on the stream, and sorry for anybody that was watching. My audio crapped out on me and I wasn't aware of it. Joys of live. Joys of live. So that's about it for the Morning Brew for today. If you have anything that you want to chat in about, always remember, I like to engage you. As you can see, I even got the live chat going. And in on the general room, make sure nobody's chatting in from Vim. Boom. No, nobody chatting in from Vim yet. I would love to see you chat in. Oh, I'm tired. I was up late, like late last night, man. Trying to organize everything, playing with the DTube Discord bot, or a Telegram bot, Combot, setting it up. Man, so much time spent organizing. It's good to finally be in a position where I feel like I can do this full time, though. I'm really proud of that. Which then means if I'm doing this on a regular basis, I'm doing it for you guys. So if you guys got any suggestions, I would love to hear them. And if you happen to provide me with some news articles that I can bring on the show, yeah, you will be rewarded with 1 Hive basic income, assuming it is a Hive post. So today with Capital Daily, together with Fairmont Express. Happy Friday. I hope you all made it through the week with sufficient mental energy left to read all about oil and gas subsidies and royalties. But if not, we also have a new coffee partnership with 2% Jazz that might help. Maybe I'll have to get some coffee. I'm feeling a little sluggish. Hopefully, background audio isn't too loud. I never really know where to put it. You got the coffee beans with 2% jazz. They celebrate ethical farm to mug fare. Really sustainable company. But for today, I'm wanting to talk about the BC oil and gas royalties and subsidies. How much do you know about it? Me? I know very little. Well, it's time to read up because the program is under review and the government's looking for public input. BC commissioned a review for the royalty system from two policy analysts, Nacy Wheeler from SFU School of Public Policy and Jennifer Winter from the University of Calgary School of Public Policy. They concluded that the royalty program is broken and needs a full overhaul. First, there are too many overlapping credits that drop royalties to nearly zero, they wrote. For example, in 2020-21, the government netted just $467 million from the oil and gas industry. Forestry generated almost 3 times that. Even water fees generated $15 million more than oil and gas. That is absolutely ridiculous. The authors say many of the credits are no longer relevant. Take the deep well deduction, a credit introduced in 2003 to compensate for the then new and expensive practices of deep drilling. That was before the shale revolution. Now deep wells are in industry standard, yet deep well credits deducted 52% of gross royalties in 2020/21. Over 50% of the gross royalties. That's crazy. That's money that should be going to our government to pay for all this COVID crap. Then there's the gas cost allowance deduction, a compensation for the cost of doing business which increased from 10% in 2003/4 to 75% in 2020-21. A dramatic increase in the cost of drilling that isn't reflected in other markets. Wow. That credit is applied at the beginning of the royalty equation, which from a maths perspective can actually incentivize companies to increase their costs. Overall, the author's BC and oil gas royalty system interferes in a market that doesn't show signs of needing the subsidies. It severely undercuts the value British Columbians get from the natural resource and raises questions about achieving environmental goals. Wheeler and Winter recommended a full overhaul of the current patchwork system, which started in 1992 as a relatively simple program to incentivize development, saying it's turned into an uncoordinated, unhelpful, and very expensive policy. So when we hear more about that, make sure you get involved to vote on the correct policies, because that's a very concerning issue for BC. How we're right beside Alberta, who's a huge producer of oil resources, and we're essentially throwing away 52% of our gross royalties for the last 2 years, at least according to this report. Thank you, Capital Daily. Appreciate what you do. That is the news for our local area, Victoria, British Columbia. Want you guys to get involved. Crypto Info saying happy weekend. Echo that out a little bit more to you all. Is a happy weekend. Saturday, going strong, continuing with my regular posting, putting it up in the Alive community, building out my own model of decentralized living. Who knows, maybe I'll start writing regular blog posts and I can feature my own works. Maybe that'll be the thing. So today, in the Daily Leo, next up on the chopping block, first time feature in the Daily Leo today. This one is by Taskmaster, or I believe he's the man that puts together the Daily Leo. That's what it is. I was wanting to cover Miami will distribute free Bitcoin to its residents thanks to Miami coin success. A little shout out to Taskmaster for putting this together for us. Head on over to that full article. Crypto Potato. Title, as it says, Miami will distribute free Bitcoin to its residents thanks to Miami coin's success. People from Miami should be receiving a wallet with some free Bitcoin thanks to the success of Mayor Francis Suarez Miami coin. Francis Suarez, the cryptocurrency-loving mayor from Miami, announced that he was working on a program to give free Bitcoin to the residents of his city thanks to the good results achieved by his city's crypto project, Miami Coin. In an interview for CoinDesk TV, Suarez explained that he was looking for a way to distribute part of Miami Coin's yield to the people of Miami. While some parameters are still to be defined, the idea is already well advanced. This is kind of revolutionary. Miami Coin paves the way for more Bitcoin exposure to Miami residents. Miami Coin is a cryptocurrency that seeks to boost the city's development by financing strategic projects. The technical part is responsibility of startup city coins. At the same time, the administrative and political aspects are directly managed by the city of Miami. So far, Suarez claims to have raised about $21 million from the sales of Miami Coin tokens. People basically buy tokens and stake them, earning rewards. In the future, Miami Coin holders... it's going to pop up right in the middle. Miami Coin holders could receive certain benefits associated with their investment. On the other hand, the city profits as it is the sole provider of the token. Right? That's genius. Now, Francis Suarez wants to distribute part of the token returns not only to Miami coin holders, but to a broader group, assigning a Bitcoin wallet to everyone in Miami and granting some coins as passive income. That's an interesting feature. So everyone will get a wallet and earn some passive income off of the system. We're going to create digital wallets for our residents, and we're going to give them Bitcoin directly from the yield of Miami Coin. For now, the mechanism to determine who will receive the gifts is being decided, as there is no agreement on whether Miami people are voters, taxpayers, residents, or those who meet some other criteria. Francis Suarez just loves crypto. Is a self-confessed cryptocurrency enthusiast and is determined to make his city a global hub for the blockchain technology industry. Which that actually kind of makes Miami a place to be if you're in the emerging technology. Well, that's it for the Daily Leo. Thank you again, Taskmaster, Leo Finder, for putting that together and dropping those into my inbox. If you want to get yourself any of the news that I have been talking about, follow up with links, subscribe to their newsletters, That's Morning Brew, Capital Daily, and Leo Finance with the Daily Leo. Upcoming features to note may include Motley Fool and some of their stock picks, trading advice. Who knows? What avenue am I going to go down? I'm still shooting in the dark and hoping for a good response. That's about it for today. Thank you for joining in. Laura Laus tuning in earlier. If you're still watching, much love, my dear, and Crypto Info for joining in on the show. Gonna have to get you a microphone, bro. Maybe we'll sponsor you a microphone. That's what we'll do. I'll keep poking. I'll just keep poking because that's what I do. And he leaves. Oh, is he coming back with a mic? Oh, let's see. He's back. Well, I am DTube Leader Dookie. Final note of the day is a little bit of D2 news. We have 2 new leaders I would love to give a shout out for. We have Will J-Man76, who's been a leader for a little while, as he stated in his own video. Been running it in the background from his crypto cluster, and is now just confident enough to put up the video and announce himself as a active node leader, wishing to be voted into consensus. So make sure you give him some love, guys. I voted him long before his announcement video. And a big name to note who's joining us with a huge update to the iOS mobile app. We got Cigar Cathari 88. He's brand new to the platform. His post may still be in trending. And it is. He's highly appreciated for having joined us. Provided a solution to our iOS bug, which was keeping us from releasing a beta mobile app on Apple. Yeah, here I could show you their links. We got Cigar Cathari 88 on DTube, the newest developer, and Will J-Man 76. Thank you, Crypto Info. Who was developing a D-Tanks game, and I believe he's kind of pivoted on that slightly and is working on a project about memes, I think. He's an interesting guy to follow up with. I believe there'll be some cool projects coming from him in the future. Reminder of today's shout out was Christina. Thoughtful daily post. Get yourself some Hive. Drop into the OneLoveCommunity. Crypto Info asking on Vim, what is HBI? HBI is Hive Basic Income. It is, in short, votes for life on your content. I send one Hive to their account with a note of your account, and we both get subscribed to votes. They power it up, and based on some funky algorithm with how many people are active and how much power they have, they give out votes on everybody's content that's a subscriber based on your subscription level. So I think my votes range anywhere from $1 to $2 on average. And OneLoveCommunity, same idea. So yeah, it's an excellent project. Laura chatting in. 11:11 and the internet is back. Oh no, your internet went down. Well, it's a good thing that it records the live stream, so you won't miss anything. You could catch the replay. But that is kind of 11:11. Power of numbers. The power of numbers. How many times a day do you look at the clock and you see a number that stands out like a sore thumb and you wonder who is speaking to me right now? How many times a day does that happen to you? Like, it happens so often. Am I speaking to myself? Like, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to tell myself today? You know, like, to really kind of put it into perspective. Alrighty, guys, that's it for today's show. Closing up 51 minutes, moving on to 52. I feel pretty good about running through those topics. Thank you for joining in. We had a peak of 3 viewers, which is pretty good. Pretty good. You don't get a lot of live viewership, but I have been noticing I'm getting a crazy amount of views on YouTube after the fact, which is great, guys. Everybody that follows in, your views matter. I like seeing that people are watching, even if you're not my subscribers. Please follow up with the One Love community with follows on our Twitch. That's our focus right now. We want follows on our Twitch, One Love Community Twitch. And we want to try and make 10. That's my current goal for what we're doing right now. And after that, we'll probably try focus a little bit on Twitter. And giving away some stuff to you guys once we break that goal of 10 Twitch subscribers. Currently got 3. Much love, guys. As Laura says, we are speaking to our wiser self. The problem is that our wiser self seems to speak a version of language that surpasses our cognitive abilities, if that makes sense. So it's like I almost feel as if, like, me now in like reference, I feel as if I'm like mentally handicapped in reference to like what my wiser self would be, and that there's like no actual way that I could really understand what it is I'm trying to describe, but I could know it. I could know it, and I can feel it, and I can be present with it. But Lord forbid I try put words together to try describe it. Much love, Laura. Thank you for joining today. Hopefully we can get you on with one of these shows. I'll do a little interview. It's love language. Yes, it is. But, yeah. So in future, if you're wanting to join, we got the long restream link that drops. Let me bring it up here. If you're wanting to join the live show, like crypto info there, and be part of our stream, chat in, you can come on video, don't have to, or you could just chill and be quiet and just be present and show your support. I like that too. Just gotta follow up with the restream link and give permission when it asks for permission for at least your microphone. Camera is appreciated, and then put in your name, hit join. Really simple. Take a moment to look at it when you have a chance. Get familiar. It's kind of got a little private chat area, and it has where you'll control your microphone and camera. And if you're on a PC, you could share your screen with us. I mean, it's an awesome tool that I'm using, and it'll make it really easy for any of you to come join me, as well as any of you that are wanting to host a show in the One Love community. I mean, host your own show, use our resources. Guys, it's a costly service that I'm utilizing, and I offer it free of charge. All I want is you to stream to the One Love Community channels at the same time. That's it. That's it. Let's grow this beast together. Final note, thank you guys. Beautiful day. I am proud to be here. Proud to be founder of the One Love Community. And let's say concerned that it's taken me so long to get to where I am now. Concerned that I wasn't receptive enough to find the path. Be receptive. That's it for today. Dookie out.